Kaylee.
Hey.
All right, I'm Ashley Smith. So let's talk horror with these wonderful ladies tonight. I'm super excited. So before we get started, I will let each of you kind of like talk about yourself and let us know what you guys are up to. So we'll just go in order. We'll start with you, Sweet and Spooky.
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm Celeste from Sweet and Spooky. I review horror movies, make top 10 lists. Right now, I do this cool thing on my channel. It's a live stream I do every month. It's called Table Screams, and we read and act out different horror movie scripts. Ken and Ashley was in the last one. Super fun. Check it out.
Awesome. How about you, Kaylee?
I'm Kaylee. From That Horror Couple, and do horror movie reviews, trailer reactions, like horror shows, just all horror. We do everything horror.
Nice. And not just horror.
I'm Danae, also known as D to so many people of Not Just Horror on Instagram. I do a lot of conventions. I do like to talk about movies with people behind the scenes, and I'm still basically coming up with a YouTube in the near future, but that's still under development. But yeah, that's all about
right. That's awesome. I'm excited for you to do a YouTube channel for sure.
Yes.
How about you, Mika?
Hi, so I'm Mika. So I'm at Double Horror Pack on Instagram. So horror is my favorite movie genre. So you can follow me there where I just kind of go over my favorite films and horror. And recently I just started a podcast with my identical twin sister, Kira. And that's at Double Feet Podcast. And that's all genres of films we discussed. So follow if you're into that.
Yes. And Anna?
Hey. I'm Anna from What a Ghoul Wants on YouTube. Just talk about pretty much everything that has to do with horror. I do a lot of collection update videos for physical media. And I'm going to be starting a new series here very soon that I'm calling Redemption Rewatch, where I'll watch a movie that I did not like the first time I saw it and give it a second chance, and then like let everybody know if I ended up liking it or if it's just not for me.
Right.
So that's coming very soon. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. You guys got a lot going on. And we will have all their stuff down in the description. So again, I already said this backstage, but thank you guys for joining me for my first solo. I'm super excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm glad it's with you guys. So I'm going to see who's all here in the chat really quick, which means I have to read.
You honestly can't be slower than me because on all my streams I take so long to get through.
Right,
it's a mess.
Sounding out words and
it's
stuff.
Embarrassing. Yeah.
Hey Shaim, glad you're with us. Hey Bloodbath and Beyond, I'm so happy you guys are all with us.
Hi Jay.
Oh, I love that name.
Russell. Hey Russell. Charles Allen, here we go. Yeah. Hey, Spooky.
Hey, Maya.
Hey, girl.
Bloodbath TV. Hello.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Russell? Daniel, hey. All right. Hey, Nathan. J Deb. Hey, Mud Nelson. Hey. Mini Creep, hi. All right. Oh, okay, guys. Sorry, I'm not that great at this. So just got.
It's okay. You're learning.
I know. Just got the notifications. It's so good to be here. Going to be epic, amazing lineup of creators. Thank you so much. We're so excited you're here with us. Hey, Bobby. Hello.
Yeah, I had to stop on.
No shame.
All right. Okay. I feel like I'm missing some, but Ken says you're doing great. Aw, thank you.
Aww.
My earbud keeps falling out. Ah. Sorry. All right. Hold on, I seen something. Oh, Charles. He, if I can hit it. What the heck? Okay, been looking forward to this all week. These women are all amazing, and I can't wait to see your list. Thank you, Charles, so much.
Thanks.
And I have to do the little, since we got a donation. I don't know why it's not. Okay, Ken, I suck at this. You're so much better at this. Okay, hide that. Why? Okay, well, I was going to do the banner, but I don't know how to because it won't pop up. So anyways, guys, okay, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Don't apologize.
All right, I thank you guys for all being here, and thank you for the donation, Charles. And I would have given you the "Ooh Baby," but it's not popping up for me.
We'll
So
all jointly sing it together.
Yeah, we can sing it.
okay, you're gonna. Okay. He's gonna help me. He's curling and.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into our list. I don't know if you guys have any honorable mentions. I have 2 of them, so we'll just start like we always do. I'll start with my honorable mentions, and we'll just go in a line. And then Sweet and Spooky, you'll start 10, and from there on out. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I have 2 honorable mentions, and I have. Okay, I guess this is more of like a final boy, but I felt like I had to add him, and that's Andy, Alex Vincent, because he's just so cute in the first Chucky. And for being such a little guy, I think that he did a phenomenal job. And like, I love when he's like, Andy, we're friends till the end. And he's like, this is the end, friend. And he's just so stinking cute. So I had to add them in for sure. And then I have Jim Norman, Tim Matheson from Sometimes They Come Back. I felt like I had to add him too, just because this is such an underrated movie, and he is a good dad, and like he fights his demons and like has to let go of his brother in the end. So I felt like I had to add him as well. So those are my 2 honorable mentions, and we will go on to you, Sweet and Spooky.
Yes, I have 2 honorable mentions. I have Jim from 28 Days Later because iconic. I mean, the scene where he goes crazy is amazing. I had to add him. And I don't know if this counts because technically this character does die in this movie, but I'm going to count him anyway because I'm fresh off of the Cabin in the Woods table screams. I have Marty from Cabin in the Woods. Iconic stoner character.
Absolutely. Nice. How about you, Kaylee?
I have 3 honorable mentions actually. Marty from Cabin in the Woods is one of them. And like he's such a fun like stoner guy like in the movie. He makes the movie for me, so I love Marty.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I just know I seen like you were waiting. I was like, oh
she
my gosh,
disappeared. Like, oh wait.
Yes, we can hear you.
Let me see.
Okay. We'll just do the technical difficulties all together.
That happens to all of us, you know.
Yes.
I can't hear anything.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe trying to Anna. Well, she can't hear, but maybe I'll text maybe going out and coming back in. That works for me.
That might work, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she did.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I think we just embrace, like we said, the technical difficulties.
Yes.
Okay, we're still awesome girls, guys. We're trying to get
Oh
this.
yeah, we're gonna roll with the flow. That's what we do. Keep it
Yes,
moving.
yes, absolutely. Kaylee, you want to finish your honorable mentions?
I also have Alex from Final Destination because I love Devon Sawa. That
Yes.
movie is to me because it's like real life stuff that could happen. So I love Alex. And my other one is actually David Timothy Oliphant from The Crazies, the remake of The
Okay.
Crazies.
Yes. I love him. He's a great
Yeah.
actor.
All right.
Nice.
That's
well,
awesome.
okay, we'll go to you, Danae, while we're waiting.
Okay, well, Kaylee and I must be on sync tonight because I was just telling my friend Jamie like, oh, I do this live tonight, and it's Timothy Elephant's birthday, so I'm like, oh, he has to be one of my honorable mentions as David from The
Nice.
Crazies. I just recently
Yes.
rewatched it, and I feel like he just does such a good job in that, and like I just love the heroic character he's always playing in any role he does, especially in that one. And then my second honorable mention is actually Matt Hooper from Jaws, which is weird because I'm sure a lot of you girls know that he wasn't supposed to live in the movie because of technical difficulty, like we're experiencing tonight. He died, and he ended up living in the case. So I had to give it to him because, like, I couldn't like give him my top 10 because he technically was supposed to die, like he did in the book. So I have to give my hat off to him on that one for sure.
Nice. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so I had two honorable mentions. So the first one was Arkin, and he's from The Collector in The Collection. So both great films, and he survived both.
Right.
And then I did from Disturbia, Kale. So yeah,
nice.
Those are my two.
All right, I love that. All right, I'm gonna try to read some of these chats while we're waiting for Anna. Let's see if I can get through this. Okay. Cheyenne, very much looking forward to your upcoming new YouTube channel, D.
Oh,
I know. I think we all
it's
are.
taking forever.
Dice, bonjour.
I would say bonsoir because it is had to.
Thank you, Loki. What's up, everyone? What a stellar lineup we got here on this stream. Thank you so much. Ian, all right, let's see if I can do it this time. I think I can. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Oh my God, I did it. Well, I did it by myself.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it keeps taking me down to the bottom. Then I don't know where I left off. That's my issue here. Linton, how's it going, everybody? Hello. Yes, Alex Vincent is definitely a final boy. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Fair wondering if it isn't Scream, Halloween, or Friday the 13th. I most likely haven't seen the movie. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Russell Dorsey, 10. Jesse's Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Good one. Good choice. Chris, hey, Chris Marshall. You're fine. We're having technical difficulties anyway, so you're good. Marty is awesome. Let's see. My two honorable mentions are Sheriff Brody from Jaws and Chris from Get Out. Awesome. Ooh. My honorable mentions are Richard Brendan Fraser from The Mummy and Chris Daniel from Kaluuya from Get Out. I can't say his last name.
Kaluuya.
Is it Kaluuya? Yes, Kaluuya.
Yes.
Nice. Yes, Ken, Chris from Get Out. Let's go. I agree. We may talk about him again. I hear y'all. Technical difficulties are part of the streaming experience. Exactly. Yes. I wonder if Anna's coming back or like I keep looking to see if she's popping up, but
oh no.
Such is life. Yes. No stream is perfect without technical difficulties. Old man Ghostface, hey. Mike from Belco as an honorable mention. Does that count? Absolutely. Arkin, yes. Oh my god, I forgot Arkin from the Collector. Damn. I did too, actually, but that's a good one. Love some Collector love. Me too. I love the Collector and the collection. Hello there at Bloodbath and TV. I feel like if a stream goes without technical difficulties, something went wrong. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen here. So just wanted to drop in and show some love and support to y'all. Stay safe and spooky. Thank you, J-Dead. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, you did it. I did. Ooh, baby, I figured it out. All right, let's see. Hello, everyone. New to the stream/channel. Found it because of Victoria Beckon's interview. Awesome. Well, welcome.
Ooh.
I'm glad that you joined us. We must create a summoning circle to bring Anna back. I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh,
Get the craft together.
Yes. I got faith. She will be back. Me too.
Yes.
I think she will.
We have to do like the Dream Warriors thing and just pull her into the dream world.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey there at the horror den. Hey. Hiya there. Okay, I got it. Hopefully we'll get the collected still. I agree. That was supposed to come. Wasn't that supposed to come out like this year or started being created this year or something? And then, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Something
think
fell
so.
through.
Yeah, who knows what's going on?
Yeah. Nick from Friday the 13th, Part 7 is my only honorable mention. Nice.
I forget about him sometimes. Is that bad?
I don't even remember the character, so I'm right there with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Randy from Scream is the ultimate. Randy's a good one. Absolutely. Eddie Furlong from Pet Sematary 2. Fun movie that gets a lot of hate. I love Pet Sematary
I do
2.
too.
It really is a fun movie. We can only hope Ken. Oh, I don't know what he said. Okay. I'll let you guys have that conversation. Ed Furlong in Brain Scan. Okay. Technical difficulties. I can't say difficulties either. It's part of the stream, but I got faith in everyone. Thank you. It's more me than them, guys. Oh, Anna's waiting. Sorry, Anna. Okay.
No,
Hi, Anna.
please don't apologize. It was totally my bad. I'm sorry about that. I was trying something else.
All right, we're happy you're back. Sorry. You're good.
What did I miss?
We just went through our honorable mention, so we're gonna
okay.
start. Oh wait, well, you want to give your honorable mention since?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I just have Brent from The Loved Ones.
Okay.
I don't know if that was mentioned by anybody yet, but it's been a while since I saw that movie, but I just remember all the stuff he had to deal with being super intense. And I just love, I can't remember if it's New Zealand or Australian accent, but whatever accent he has is very nice too. So
Yeah. Like a good accent.
Wait, oh yeah.
All right, awesome. All right, I'm gonna finish up with some of these and then we'll get into our top 10. Smash that like button. I agree. Thank you, Caveman. I like seeing Final Boys get some attention. Doesn't happen very often. It doesn't. No, it does not. So it's about the Final Girls usually. I got a question. Did everyone see Firestarter remake? I didn't like it. I tried to get into it. I have not seen it yet. I've been working a lot, and I told Kenny wasn't allowed to watch it without me. So yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it?
We did.
No.
I did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody liked it. Oh no.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm still catching up since I got back from vacay, but it's on my list.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on my list too. I think this weekend we're still gonna check it out, but we've heard nothing but bad things, unfortunately, which really bums me out because I like the first one.
I like second.
Yeah. Okay. Yay, Anna's back. I agree. Yay. Perhaps Billy from Gremlins would be my honorable mention. Okay, that's a good one. Nice. Loved Ones was great. He went through some shit.
Oh yes.
Good.
Hi, Ashley and ladies. Hi, Steve. How are you doing?
Hi.
My Killer Pod. What's up, ladies? Love the ladies' night theme. Hey, Ashley girl. Hi,
What's up,
Mel.
Mel?
How are you, girl? I'm so glad you're
Mel?
joining us.
Another awesome lady.
What's up,
Hey,
Mika?
Mel.
Yes, absolutely. Well, if I do this again, which possibly I'll have to have you on, Mel, for sure. What did I miss? You missed some technical difficulties, and we did our honorable mentions. We're about to get into our top 10. I despise the Firestarter remake. This is what I hear. This is what I hear.
Oh boy, really?
Yeah, it was something. You know?
Okay, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, they're not selling it.
I know nobody like everybody that I have talked to about it. Nobody likes it. It's gotten horrible reviews. So I'm still gonna give it a chance. We'll see. I guess I'll make my own assumption, but
Just see it for Zac Efron. We'll probably be okay.
Yeah, it's the only good part about it, you know.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. All right, girls. Do you want to? We'll start with you, Sweet and Spooky. You can do your number 10.
Goodness, I'm nervous. Okay, my number 10 is McCready from The Thing because Kurt Russell's iconic in the movie. And also it's one of my favorite like winter horror movies. And
yeah.
I know like technically they kind of hint that like him and Childs are gonna die at the end, but I feel like it counts, you know. He's a badass.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely does.
Love him.
I think so. Absolutely.
And his beard is just so iconic.
Oh yeah. Kurt Russell's looking like a whole daddy in that movie.
I know.
You know?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
How about you, Kaylee? What's your number 10?
I have Mike from Phantasm as my number.
Okay.
I love Phantasm so much. It's like one of my favorite 70s horror films. And I just love that film, The Tall Man and Mike. So I had to pick Mike.
Nice. All right. How about you, Anna?
So I've got Bill from Society. First of all, he's like such a quintessential like 80s kind of heartthrob. And I don't know, he just goes through so much shit in that movie. He's like constantly being gaslit by everybody around him, including his parents and his sister and his therapist. Like he just goes through hell. And then you get to the end with the shunting, and anybody that goes through that
movie is crazy.
It's so wild. Like the fact that he got out of there alive is very impressive to me.
Yes.
So I had to put him on.
Nice.
Absolutely.
All right. How about you, May?
So you actually mentioned it in an honorable mention before, but it's Andy Barclay at number 10 for me from Child's Play. I feel like especially in the second one, what he had to go through with Chucky, like finding him at the foster parents' house and all the things he had to do to like get away from him. He just has put so much effort into like surviving from this crazed killer doll that wants his body basically. So he had to get, I know he's a kid, but you know, like he's still a final boy in my book though.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Little guy. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so I picked for my number 10, Will from The Invitation. Yeah,
nice.
so one of my favorite films. I think it kind of doesn't get a lot of praise, but he just was on it the whole night throughout that movie. I mean, like I need his spidey sense with me if I'm out, so I'm going to go with Will from The Invitation.
Awesome. All right. I love it. So my number 10 is actually Burt Gummer, Michael Gross from Tremors. I had to add him because he's just amazing and he cracks me up most of the time. And I mean, he's been in all the films, so he's definitely a final guy in my book for sure. So yeah, so that is my number 10. So Kaylee, we will start with you for number 9.
My number 9 is Nick, Kevin Spiritus from Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. I love Friday the 13th franchise so much, and Part 7 is one of my absolute favorites. And I love Nick, and I love Tina, and I just love that movie. So yeah, that's my number.
Awesome. Great choice. All right, how about you, Anna?
I've got David from the Crazies. So Timothy Oliphant. Oliphant. I always struggle with saying his name.
I know.
His character. Yeah, just fighting all these zombies that not only are they zombies, they're like people from the town that you are like sheriff of. So he's, entrusted with keeping this town safe, and then all of his friends and his neighbors and everyone is just turning into these like killer, insane zombies. So having to do that and like kill your friends and I just can't even imagine doing that, all the while keeping his wife safe, his pregnant wife. And Timothy Oliphant, he's so endearing in that movie to me. You just know that he's out there trying to do the right thing the whole time. So
right.
Yeah, The Crazies is definitely one of my favorite remakes. But I just think his character really makes the whole movie.
Yeah, he's a really good actor. I love him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
How about you, Danae?
So for my number 9, it's going to be Tommy Jarvis, specifically from Friday the 13th Part 6 and the Never Hike Alone series. There's just like you don't get much from him in 4 and 5, so I feel like we don't really see him grow into the final boy until his arc in Part 6. Especially when he's trying to like undo what the damage he's done when he basically brought Jason back, even though it was unintentional. And now I'm excited to see like where he goes now in Never Hike Alone 2 whenever it comes out. I know they haven't filmed yet. But he's just definitely like one of the more iconic boys that I've seen in the Friday the 13th series. So he has to get my number 9.
All right, absolutely. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so for number 9, I picked Pat from Green Room, played by the rest in peace great actor Anton Yelchin. So that movie was just very hardcore. They went through some obstacles, last guy standing. So Pat, Green Room.
Nice. My number 9 is Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. So he kind of, I don't know, he like doesn't have his shit together until like the world is, about to end, and he finally is like, okay, I guess I need to step up and be a man. And he does that, and I love that movie and Simon Pegg. So I definitely had to add him to my list. So that is my 9.
Nice.
How about you, Celeste?
At number 9, I have someone from a Giallo movie, since I've been covering lots of Gialli on my channel. I have Marcus from Deep Red. I feel like that character goes through so much shit. The movie is wild. He's witnessing like the craziest murders, and then he figures it all out at the end, and he survives. Love him.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you become a final boy, right?
Iconic, yes. And he was stylish the whole time. I mean, all these Italian movies, the fashion is chef's kiss.
Yes. That's what we need. All right. So I forgot to go to the chat after we went to 9. So I'm going to do that now. I don't know where we left off, though. I'm sorry, guys, if I missed some of your chats. Okay. So Caveman, Russell is Blue Chunks wanted Drew Barrymore's overacting in Firestarter. She was so cute in Firestarter. It was like what? Like one of her first movies. Podcast in the Woods. Went to see Men this afternoon. So weird. I loved it. Really?
I'm excited for that one. Yeah.
Low key in the house. I think I missed something. I don't know. I definitely missed something. I'm sorry. I plead the 5th on Firestarter, both the original and the remake so far. Haven't seen them. Okay. I guess, I mean, you can watch them both and figure out if you like either one. I like the first one. Yes, Ken is, but he's here too. I don't know. Hi, Anna. Welcome back.
Hey. Sorry.
Hey, ladies. Coming live from San Juan. Nice.
Fun.
Love that.
Hey, at Mika from Caveman. See, Hulk Attorney trailer was good. Really? All right. I'm definitely multitasking. Are you though? Are you though? Hi, Ken. Hey, Dee, Ashley, Mika, and Anna. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Man, I've heard nothing but bad things about Firestarter, but I still want to see it. I'm always pulling for my boy, Zac Efron.
We
Yeah,
love Zac Efron.
we do love
Mhm.
Zac Efron. Yes, sir. Go Tigers game. Oh, that's what he's multitasking with. He's watching the Tigers game. I think more talking about the Tigers. Firestarter was different. Okay. Obviously different bad because not anyone not a lot of people like it. What's up, my guy at low key? Yeah, we know you're watching baseball. Scooball pitch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I don't know any like baseball stuff except for the Tigers because I have to hear Ken talk about it all the time. Firestarter could have been better. It sounds like it for sure. Number 10, Lewis from Joyride. Yes. Nice one. Love Mac. Nice. Mac Ready is also my number 10. All right. Shaim says number 10 Will from Freddy vs. Jason. He wasn't too bland yet. Not that terrible, so he at least gets a pass. Okay. My number 10 is Tommy Jarvis from Friday the 13th, 4 through 6. Good choice. Absolutely love The Thing. Me too. It's a good movie. Gooball is God, lol. Shaim, it was okay. That is all. Oh. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi is that must watch. Billy from the Gremlins. Yeah, if someone else already had that one. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Dong Tommy So Low Ken should be canceled if he was here. Boy, aka the tall man. Okay. Macready is in my top 6. Nice. More talking about Scooble. Yes, because his arc got worse as the movie went on. The shade is real, true. I'm sorry. Okay. Fool from People Under the Stairs. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I didn't have him on my list because I do love People Under the Stairs and I do love Fool because I already had like a boy, so I chose Andy instead. May see some Tremors later in my list. Good. It was weird. Kyle never hike alone. He was smart, got wrecked, gave a realistic performance, and managed to survive with some serious PTSD. Yes. Yes. All right, number 9, Jimmy. I had that one too. Jim Matheson. Bert. All right, how many of 5 ladies are single? I excuse Ashley because she is married. Yeah.
We're gonna pass.
Yeah, we don't really need that here. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's why they're called
Um,
direct messages.
I know.
Yeah. We're here to talk about horror movies. Thanks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tremors, RP, Burt Work. 9, Child's from The Thing. Okay. Hey, Maverick. All right, I really got behind on these. It's the Corona beer vacay mode. It must be nice. It sounds really lovely, right? Oh, okay. Pike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Good looking out, bloodbath.
Number 9, Jigsaw, Bathroom Victims, Saw 1. Okay. Nice. Bummer. Number 9, Bert from Tremors. Good job. Good choice, Shaim. Sean at 9. I'm not canceling myself, Ken. Sorry. Fred Ward from Tremors 1 and 2. Rest in peace. Yes, for sure. Rest in peace. That's very sad. Jonesy is the ultimate survivor, last survivor of the Nostrum.
Final Cats, yes. Should be a list.
Yes, Deep Red. Hold it down. Yes, of course, always.
Yes.
Chad Meeks took a stabbing like a champ and lived.
That's true.
Okay, I don't know how to say these. Kizio to okay, yeah. You guys can read too.
It's like, yeah, just read and skip.
The chick on the top right has got it going on, damn. Oh, yes. Yeah, she does.
Means you. That's you, Kaylee.
She's like, what? She does, for sure.
I knew she's gonna be like, wait, what?
She's okay at Robbie, but the left one is where it is at. Okay, thirsty boys.
I know.
Where's that no
goodness.
boys allowed sign?
I
Where's
know,
the
we need
water? They need some water in their life.
You're damn right, Rob. Oh, yes, he is, for sure. Don't forget to show some love and support by hitting that like button. Thank you, Love Key. Thank you. I fear Corona beer. Excited for Scream 6. Me too.
Fingers crossed.
I know. Yes.
Okay, I think I got through all those. All right. So let's go on to our number 8, and that will be Anna starting us.
All right. Number 8, I have Arkin from The Collector. I was kind of obsessed with The Collector in high school. It was like one of the first horror movies that I watched repeatedly. Like, I don't know why. But I think part of it was because Arkin was like, he was such a likable character, but he was very flawed because he's going into this house to rob these people, and that's where he encounters the Collector.
Right.
But we see that he is a good person. Like, he tries to help the family when he's out and he thinks he's home free. He looks back and sees that the little girl is still in the house, and he goes back in there and he goes through all these crazy booby traps, and he's just really smart. And there's just something about Josh Stewart as an actor that I just find really endearing. Again, I don't know if it's like his accent. He kind of has like Southern accent. Maybe I have a thing for guys with accents. I don't know.
I think so.
It's
okay. I don't blame you.
I just really like him for some reason. So he's my number 8.
Awesome. All right. How about you, Danae?
My number 8 is McCready from The Thing, and I got so excited when I saw John Carpenter announce that movie, a Phantoms event, that they're going to be playing The Thing in theaters. So I'm like, I get to see my man on the TV, big screen, everything. Yes,
Right.
So that got me really excited because I've always wanted to see it in theaters, because when you see his character come on the screen, you just sense that he's a leader from start to finish, especially at the very end with all that responsibility, trying to figure out who's the Thing and the ways he has to go about it while trying to keep the men together. And obviously he ends up failing miserably at the end, but that's not really his fault. But it really displays like final boy characteristics, even though we don't know what happens to him at the end. Maybe he survives, maybe he croaks, we don't know, but he deserves a spot on my list. So he gets the number 8 spot for me.
Nice. All right. How about you, Mika?
Oh, and it was funny. I actually saw, I think it was Nathan in the comments. He had the same for number 10. So my number 10 is Lewis from Joyride. Sorry for the car that's passing. My neighbor thinks it's Fast and Furious.
You're good. I didn't even hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's driving me crazy. So yes, Lewis number is my number for that for Joyride. So I just love that movie. I also think it's also underrated, but
Yes.
Lewis is played by the great rest in peace Paul Walker. So I just think it's a
Yes.
fun time, road trip gone bad and mayhem ensues. And him and Fuller, kind of hold it down throughout the movie. So that's my pick. Joyride, Lewis.
All right. Good pick. So my number 8 is Ryan Reynolds for obvious reasons. George from Amityville. So we did like a verses on the two, and I really enjoy that movie a lot. And Ryan Reynolds, he is so charismatic, and he's just definitely a cutie. And so he had to be in my top 10 for sure. So that is my number 8.
He's like shredded in that movie.
I know.
He really is.
It's
Like what?
It is. Yeah. If I had glasses, I'll be like, yeah, for sure.
Yes.
How about you, Celeste?
At number 8, I have Shaun from Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Simon Pegg is just a very likable actor on the screen. And his character is really fun and like weirdly relatable. So he's an icon. Love him.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I'm going to get to the chats before we go on, because I did not do that last time. Where did we leave off? It like goes all the way to the bottom, so then I have to scroll back up. Okay. Okay, number 8 is, oh wait, hold on, sorry. Number 8 is Double D from Jeepers Creepers 2. Very underrated final boy who put up a good fight escaping the creeper. Yes. My God, all the ladies are spoken for. I call dibs. You can fight me for them, but you won't survive that horror movie. Charlie from Fright Night. Yes, that's a good one. Casey, yeah, at Russell. Oh. Number 8 is Jesse from Devil's Candy. Okay. Number 8 is Max's Kurt Russell from The Thing, obviously. But it was like ... Mika's got Vin Diesel living next door. I love Joyride. I could watch it a million times. Steve Zahn kills it in the flick. Yes.
I've never seen that.
Really? Joyride? That's a good one.
Yeah.
That one gives me anxiety for sure.
It has Paul Walker and Steve Zahn.
It does, yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
At fucking 8. He would be
Yes, I'm sorry, Ken.
Ken's triggered.
It makes you feel better, Ken. He's not on my top 10 at all.
Mine neither.
He's gonna be like unfollow, canceled, unsubscribe.
What? 8 seems kind of high for McGreedy Ken, number 1. All right. Josh from H2O. Hotness. Absolutely. Mark Loftmore, portrayed by Zach Galligan in Waxwork Part 1 and Waxwork Part 2, Lost in Time. Okay. Ken equals canceled. I agree. I look identical to Ryan Reynolds with my shirt off, just saying. Oh, do ya? Is this true? Is this true, Kaylee?
Serve them facts.
Prove it. Oh, you're getting called out.
Pop on the screen.
We know he's out around there somewhere.
Yeah.
The guy who played Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs plays the voice of the trucker in Joyride, and he is great in it. Yes, yes, he
Oh my
does.
God,
Yes.
Ted Levine, yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so now we are at number 7, and that is you, Danae.
Number 7 for me. Oh boy. What did I put for this one? For this one, I have Michael from The Lost Boys, played by the lovely Jason Patrick. There's just something about his role in this movie that I really liked a lot, and I feel like he was like having a hard time throughout the movie. Like, is he gonna succumb to these vampire feelings? Like, what's he gonna do? And I love how he like had that face off with David in the very end, and of course the main head vampire at the very end as well. And he's just always been like a likable character, and besides the fact that he's pretty damn good looking, and I'm always team Michael over David. I'm gonna say it right now, so if anyone wants to let me know in the chat, let me know what team you're on. I need to know, because apparently there was like this meme like a while back that said like, oh, if you're on team David, that's when you know you had boy problems with like the types and everything. So I'm like, oh boy, well at least I know somewhat.
Nice. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so for my number 7, I picked Uncle Red from Silver Bullet. Yeah, so just a favorite film of mine, one I throw on all the time. I just loved his character because, you know, some of these movies, I love when the grown-ups are kind of in on what's going on with the kids, and he did a great job with you know, Marty's character and believing him and kind of helping, you know, take out the bad guy. So Uncle Red, Silver Bullet.
Nice. Okay. All right. My number 7 is Deputy Dewey, David Arquette. So he was kind of goofy in the first couple of films, but in a funny way. But this last Scream, like he was like, I thought he was really good. And like he seemed tough, and like all of his jokes and stuff landed really well for me. And I had to definitely add him. He's a goofball, and like the way he like is in love with Gail, and it's just cute. And so that is my number 7. How about you, Sweet and Spooky?
At number 7, I have Tommy Jarvis from Friday the 13th. So I actually don't really like Friday the 13th. Nobody killed me. But all the ones that I enjoyed had Tommy Jarvis, and I noticed that like, oh, this is just the character that I really like. So yeah, he's great. I love him specifically in part 4.
Nice. How about you, Kaylee?
My number 7 is Cole from both the Babysitter films. I guess they're horror comedy, but I just love both those movies, and I love the actor and the character of Cole. I think he's great, very resourceful for a kid, and I just really love those movies. So yeah.
Nice. And Anna?
So I've got Jesse from A Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Yes.
And I think he's probably the closest thing we have to like a male scream queen. Because he screams his ass off in that movie.
I love his scream.
He is great at it. Like, it's really impressive.
Yes.
But like just literally being possessed by Freddy, I mean, that absolutely sucks. And I mean, just the whole movie, he's just struggling with a lot of things. I mean, you can read it as his sexuality. Obviously, a lot of people say it's like the gayest horror movie ever, which I would have to agree. But also for those who haven't seen the documentary, Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street, I would highly recommend that. And you get his whole perspective from working on the film and everything. But yeah, I mean, just the scene where like Freddy's face is coming through his chest and it gets slashed open, and all those like transformation sequences are really well done. So, and he's just really cute, and he does this little dance, and
I love his dance. Yes.
So yeah, I had to put him on.
Awesome. All right, so I think that's all of our number 7s. Okay, so he is also in The Mangler. That is Buffalo Bill. Josh Lambert from Insidious. Yes. Number 7 is Brent from The Loved Ones. Okay, cool. Yes, Michael from The Lost Boys. I agree with Not Just Horror on Michael. So we got another Michael.
Oh yeah. Keep them going.
Detective Bowden from Devil. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to shout out one of my all-time faves, Roger from Night of the Demons, one of the very, very, very few brothers that survived a horror movie in the 80s. All right, nice.
Oh, that's right, Roger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Zeke from The Faculty, Josh alone with that great dry humor and iconic haircut was enough to put him high on this list. Absolutely.
That haircut.
That haircut,
man.
though.
So bad.
I'm about to watch The Last Drive-In. Awesome.
We're competing.
Brent from The Loved Ones. At Philip Rogers, that's a good one. Yes, yes. Uncle Red doesn't get the love he deserves. This is true. Kyle Walsh portrayed by Cheney Clay in the 2003 film Darkness Falls. Nice. Hi, Zombie Girl. They did Dewey dirty. They did. Poor Dewey. Next pick is Josh in The Faculty. Still hotness. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Jesse, yeah. Clay from the Friday the 13th remake and Tommy Jarvis, both mentions. Okay. Shout out to Reggie from Friday 13th.
Yes,
Bye.
Reggie the Reckless.
Yes. Okay. So we are going to do our number 6 now, and that will be you, Mika.
Okay, and I feel like again the comments they are getting me. So my number shout out to Philip. My number 6 is Roger from Night of the Demons.
Nice.
That's one of my favorite 80s horror movies. And for the same reasons, I was like, wow, great. The my people were surviving. We made it to the end. So
Yeah.
So Roger, one of the 2 to survive Whole House, that massacre. So I'm going with him for my number 6.
Nice. Okay, so my number 6 is Ed Warren, Patrick Wilson from The Conjuring. So they're more of like, I guess, a couple, but like he's a really good dad, and like he just, you can just tell that he loves his wife, and he's just a really good guy, and like they go through a lot together, and he still is good to her. So that is my pick. So that is my number 6. How about you, Sweet and Spooky?
And number 6, I have Alex from Final Destination.
Nice.
I love Devon Sawa in this role, and also this movie scarred me for life. There are things that I'm still scared of because of this movie.
Yeah.
So it did its job.
Absolutely. Yeah. It definitely goes on your, like, what you're scared of, like your weaknesses, for sure. Yeah. How about you, Kaylee?
My number 6 is Tommy Jarvis from Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, because I love Tom Matthews and his portrayal of Tommy Jarvis in that movie. And obviously, he's like really hot, and so I love him.
Nice. All right. How about you, Anna?
I've got Jim from 28 Days Later.
Okay.
I just watched this for the first time, actually, and I was like so blown away by this movie. But just the way he starts out, and he's completely alone. Like there's literally no one else there, and he's just wandering around, and he's really out of his depth, and he really needs. I think it's Selena is the woman's name in that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But he's really leaning on her, and then it takes a turn where when they go to the place where the military's all holed up, and he sees that these guys are going to take Selena and the girl, and he's like, hell no. And they go out, they try to kill him. He survives. He goes back, gets them out of there, and just kicks ass. He's like killing these, infected humans and everything. So plus he's just, Cillian Murphy is just like, I don't know. He just has this way about him. Like, I mean, first of all, he's such a good actor. I mean, it doesn't hurt that we get to see his butt multiple times. But, I mean, so yeah, I was surprised I hadn't watched this movie before. because I'd heard so many good things about it. But yeah, his character just really stood out.
Awesome.
Mhm.
How about you, Danae?
For mine, it's going to be Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. I feel like, after I was really looking back at like some of these movies, he was one of the first final boys that we really got. So I feel like he's like one of like the groundbreakers in the final boy spectrum that we get from years to come. So he really like lands like the mark and what the expectations should be to be a final boy in the movie. And he demonstrated those characteristics that we would see and future characters that we're going to be mentioning probably by the end of this live, and especially like what he had to go through, not just like on screen but behind the scenes as well.
Right.
It just shows you that like his character as a person is demonstrated through Jesse, and I feel like that's something that we have to admire in a character that he plays in this movie.
Absolutely. All right. Great number 6s. Okay, let's go back to the chat really quick. I have to say Paxton from Hostel, number 6. Okay. Night of the Demons is so good. Yes. Number 7, David Mills, 7.
Some Brad Pitt.
Number 6, John Halloween, H2O. Okay. Alan Dutch Schaefer from Predator. Good. Randy from Scream. Yes. Everyone loves Randy. Mika's list is pretty damn good. Yes, it is. I agree. Number 6, David Mills. Did I already read that one?
No, someone else said it before.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
You're good.
Okay. 6, Martin portrayed by Connor Pello in Stake Land Part 1 and Stake Land Part 2. Okay. Josh from 30 Days of Night. LOL, seeing a trend yet? A little bit. Number 6, Reggie the Reckless from Friday the 13th Part 5. One of my favorite characters ever in Friday the 13th, and he put up a great fight against Roy Burns as a Jason copycat. Yes. D is... Hey, how are you? D is something.
D is
a letter. It's like F is for friends. No.
I definitely can't drive behind a semi hauling logs anymore. I cannot either. That freaks me out. I get past them every single time.
Always.
Not just horror rules.
Oh,
yes,
thanks. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yes, she does. Thank you. Frog Brothers, Lost Boys. You ladies are doing great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Where is Ken with that Reggie clip? I don't know. He's not here. Simon from Jacula 2000. Never ever fuck with an antiques dealer. This is true. Oh, baby. Okay. Classic Ken. Ryan Reynolds and now Thorne Matthews. Kaylee, is your list payback from me always talking about those hot wrestling chicks? It could be. It could be.
They're getting hotter and hotter, Rob. Watch out.
She knows what she likes. I'd have to go with Sam from the Lost Boys. Corey Haim is jam. Yes. 6 for me is Charlie/William Ragsdale from Fright Night 1985. Yes. He is awesome. Awesome, Ken. Chris Washington, portrayed by Daniel. I can't ever pronounce his last name. Kaluuya, thank you. Is in the film Get Out. Yes, I love this. I love that movie. D is just awesomeness like the rest of you baddies. Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you.
I like how we got called baddies.
We're baddies. This is an absolute banger. Thankfully, Ken isn't there bringing the mood down. I'm so proud of you, Ashley, and you are killing it. Thank you. But you're much better at this part than I am. Ashley is killing it. Thank you so much. Yes, Ken, she is killing it. Thank you, guys. That really means a lot.
You holding it down, Ashley.
You are.
Thank you.
You
Thank
got
you. I'm trying. All right, so let's do our number 5, and that will be me starting. So I have Chris Daniel Kaluuya, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, I got it.
You got
I love Get Out, and so you know how the joke is always like the black man dies first or whatever, and I just love how Jordan Peele made him a final guy, and you know, everything that movie represents, and it's just a really good movie. And he's a great actor, so I had to add him to my list. So that's my number 5. How about you, Sweet and Spooky?
At number 5, I have John from Halloween H2O for basically
Okay.
all the reasons that Lanessa listed in the comments. Josh Hartnett is a very fine man. But also,
He
I
is.
just really like this character, and I love this movie. I don't know. It's a comfort movie for me. I know it's not one of the best Halloweens, but whatever.
I love that movie too.
Yeah.
For sure. How about you, Kaylee?
Number 5, I have Hicks, aka Michael Bain from Aliens. I
Ooh.
love Michael Bain. So
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Sweet and Spooky? Or Anna, I'm sorry.
So I'm probably going to get canceled for having this person at number 5 on my list, but I did just watch Evil Dead 2 for the first time. So
what did you like it?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'd seen the original. And I mean, I loved all the over the topness, the campiness was all great. But I think The Evil Dead would not be what it is without Bruce Campbell. I mean, he is Ash. Like, he embodies that character. He carries off all the jokes. His physicality and his comedic timing are just absolutely perfect. And I mean, Sam Raimi puts him through hell in those movies for sure. But I mean, he rolls with the punches, and he's a badass. So yeah,
for sure. Yeah, good choice. How about you, Danae?
Mine is going to be Dr. Gordon from Saw. He just endures so much, this guy. I mean, from the beginning of him thinking, like, how the hell did I get here? Why did he pick me? And then him slowly, like, piecing it together. And then at the very end, just sawing his foot off just to get out of there is just...
Right.
I don't know anyone else that would probably do that realistically. So that to me is just like, wow, you have to like have real guts to like do that to yourself to survive. And obviously we see him in one of the sequels later down the line, and then you figure things out and you're just like, oh damn, like he really turned real fast. But hey, he had to do what it takes. He had to do what it takes.
Yeah.
That's why it's
that Saw part makes me cringe. Like I don't know that I could saw off my own foot. Like, even to save my kids, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, that's my foot.
Yeah. Plus, Carrie Elway's having to act against Lee Winnell. I mean, God bless Lee Winnell. Some of that acting is so bad.
It's so true.
He was nice to look like Carrie. So, yeah. Let me my Princess Bride character.
Oh, yeah.
How about you, Mika?
Oh, okay. So I think it was already mentioned. I don't know if Anna, that was one of your honorable mentions on your list, but I did number 5. I did Brent from The Loved Ones, just because I really enjoyed that film. I think it's starting to get a little bit more attention, but he just goes through some, that whole and like makes it through and kind of, gets his revenge. So it was pretty hardcore. So I'm just gonna go with that for my number 5, Brent from The Loved Ones.
Okay. Did everybody do their number 5? I started, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to the chat. All these ladies are awesome. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Shaim. Number 5, Valentine from Tremors. Nice. Jesse from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Yes. Jim Hitcher original. Okay. Andy Barkley, Alex Vincent, Child's Play, Chucky. Yeah. Yes. Hicks, Alien, so happy someone picked him as well. Don't sleep on H2O. Canceled. How dare you? Wait, who got canceled? I don't know who he's canceling.
Probably me for putting Ashley
maybe
Platt.
you. Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably.
Bruce Campbell is everything. Number 1 for me. Okay. Number 5, Tommy Jarvis from the Friday 13th, 4, 5, and 6. Loved his character arc from innocent child to someone suffering PTSD to the ultimate final boy on a mission to stop Jason however he possibly can. That's guts. It absolutely is. Absolutely, I agree. Reggie, portrayed by Reggie Bannister in the films Phantasm 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Nice. Louis Creed in Pet Sematary. That's a good one. The dead can't go wrong with Tommy Jarvis. Anton from Idle Hands. Yes, we may talk about Anton again. Amen, Gav. Would Freddie Prinze Jr. from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer count? Man went through the ringer with that movie. He would absolutely count.
Oh yes.
Everyone's like, yes.
Like Scooby-Doo counts too. Like
Yes.
If you guys are having fun, click to join becoming member for behind the scenes videos, live scripts, readings, and more. Yes. Yes, guys, join and become a member. You get this cool badge next to your name. Yes, it's very cool. Definitely Bruce Campbell, number 1 for me too. Bruce is a good one. Heck yeah, Ben. Let's see. Pike, portrayed by Luke Perry from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He's funny from beginning to end. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go to our number 4, and that'll be you, Celise.
I have at number 4 Andy Barclay from Child's Play. Child's Play was my first horror movie ever on accident, but yeah, this franchise means a lot to me, and I feel like Andy is a great character. And as a child actor, he was really good in that movie, even though some people say he was awful. I'm not disagree.
I mean, he was little, and I think he did good for how young he was, for sure.
So too.
Yeah,
so cute.
He is. He's so cute. All right, how about you, Kaylee?
My number 4 is actually Chris, Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out.
Nice.
I love Get Out so much, and I think he's a phenomenal actor. And it was just a really a fresh horror film, and it's one of my favorite horror films from the 2010s. So yeah, Chris from Get Out.
Nice. All right, how about you, Anna?
I've got Marty from The Cabin in the Woods. And this might be kind of a cheat too, because the whole world implodes or whatever at the end, but spoiler alert for Cabin in the Woods. But he's our lovable stoner. He's the one that's making all the decisions, realizing what's happening, saving his friends the whole time, just kicking ass, but also being really goofy and funny and having a really good sense of humor too. So yeah, and I just love that movie so much.
Yes, that's a good one for sure. How about you, Danae?
Mine is going to be Ash from The Evil Dead. I feel like there's already so many reasons why he's on this list because everyone else has probably already listed them. But honestly, without Bruce Campbell in the role, I feel like he is really the person who embodies the character the most. I mean, if you had a different actor in there, who knows how different he would be? He might not even be on our list because of him. There's just something that he brings to the character that I feel like if somebody else did it, it would be a complete total different approach, and maybe we get someone more serious, maybe not so much of the mixture we get with that horror comedy vibe in Evil Dead. So I think he was the perfect choice for that. So he gets my number 4. Not my top 3, but he's on there.
Nice. How about you, Mika?
Okay, so my number 4 is Final Boy, one of my favorite horror movies. So I'm going with Fool from People Under the Stairs. So of course he has to make my list. One of my top films. I just love everything about that movie. I love kind of what it represents, the story it's trying to tell, especially gentrification and all that stuff. But it's just a great pick. Love the cast. So Fool.
Nice. Yeah, that's my favorite movie. My favorite horror movie of all time. I love that movie. So nice. Okay. My number 4 is Charlie Brewster from Fright Night. He saves his girlfriend in the end, and he's kind of goofy a little bit, but like he knows that something's going on and nobody believes him, and he, even though he couldn't save his best friend, he still saved the girl. So I had to choose him. So that is my number 4. So everyone did their number. Did everybody do their number 4s?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Anton Devon Sawa, Idle Hands. Ken has a boy crush on Devon Sawa for sure. Number 4 is RJ McGrady from The Thing. Paxton Hostel for number 4. Nice. I'm out of Josh movies. Marty from The Cabin in the Woods. The stoner actually survives. This is unheard of.
Yes.
I mean, for the most part, he does. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. For sure, Fool from The People Under the Stairs. Yes, he's a smart little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Fool. Andy Barkley, Alex Vincent own that rule. I wish he were watching the stream to see all the love we're giving him, but he is the ultimate Chucky Slayer, and just love that about him so much. Yes, he absolutely is. Let's see. Any love for Justin Wallen as Andy from Child's Play 3? Love the movie, but not sure about him as Andy. Also, Anna needs to watch CP3.
I do, yeah. It's on my list, I promise.
Arnold from Predator. Yes. Spoiler. Oops. Spoiler. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Anytime, Ken. You said Bruce do. I'm having an effect on you finally. Love Child's Play 3. Couldn't miss it. Child's Play 3. Yes, we know that is your favorite. Yes. I'm glad you're here. Horror, I've been saying that. Thank you. Child's Play 2 is mine, and the room Ashley is in right now reminds me of Andy's room. It's my son's room. You should go in the knowing Arnold never dies. Sir Nigel Pennyweight, portrayed by Phil Fonda. I can't say that. I'm sorry. Fondarco and Ghoulies 2. Okay, nice. All right, so we are at number 3, and I think that's you, Kaylee. Did you start 4? No, you. Okay, no, yeah, that's you, Kaylee. You're number 3.
From The Lost Boys. I love Jason Patrick in that film. It's one of my favorite 80s horror films. I think it's my favorite vampire film ever. I just think he's great, and it's a great movie. So yeah, Michael from The Lost Boys.
Nice. How about you, Anna?
I've got someone who's been mentioned a lot already, but Chris from Get Out. He's on my shirt. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. Studio House Designs. But yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about him already, but I just think, he's dealing with so much just between the way he's treated at the house before anything really kicks off, all of the microaggressions and all of that kind of stuff. And then just realizing that his girlfriend has been completely lying to him the whole relationship just to get him here to have his body possessed by an old white guy. That's so terrifying.
Right.
Not to mention the sunken place is horrifying as well. So I mean, and he fights so hard, and he's using everything in the house, like the deer head as a weapon. That's so creative. So and I'm just really glad that Jordan Peele decided to go with the ending where his friend comes and not the cops. But yeah, I think he's going down in final guy history for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. How about you, Danae?
My bronze medal goes to Deputy Dewey Riley of Scream.
Yes.
He just has been iconic since the very beginning. I mean, of course, we got like the goofy side of him, but I feel like I loved how much he's grown as a character from movie to movie and how his survival instincts have really, been I mean, I can't really, let's not lie. He's gotten stabbed multiple times in every single movie. And of course, we know how it ends with him. So, but hey, you know what? He's a trooper. If he can do that all these times, I mean, like, how can he not be an iconic final guy? Let's be honest with that.
True.
And now you're seeing other characters like Chad Meeks carry on his legacy of being the next guy who gets stabbed many times if he makes it to the sequel. Let's see, though. But yeah, he gets my number 3, without a doubt.
Awesome. How about you, Mika?
Yep, and I'm going to follow right along. Same, number 3 was my guy Dewey, so he had to make my top 3. And I'm not going to say too much because I think you explained this so well today. So just Dewey. He's a ride or die, always there when you need him, and just the best. So Dewey for number 3.
Yes.
Nice. So I have Jesse Mark Patton from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 for my number 3. We've already talked about him a lot and how it's the gayest movie ever, and he did go through a lot, and he like wasn't out yet and all that, but I feel like that movie it was before its time for sure. And I love his scream, and he is so cute with his dances and everything, like you said, Anna. So he had to be my number 3. How about you, Sweet and Spooky?
At number 3, I have one that we've been talking a lot about. I have Chris from Get Out for basically all of the reasons that Anna and everyone else said. Daniel Kaluuya is very captivating in this role, and one of my favorite characters, I think, in like horror history.
Nice. All right, so I think that's all of our number 3s. Number 3 is Sir Nigel Pennyweight, portrayed by Phil in Ghoulies 2. This stream is particularly the best part about my weekend. 5-star. Aw, thank you, Shaheen.
Oh, thanks, Shaheen.
William Catt, Roger Cobbs. Really? Number 3?
Low?
Wow. I thought that would be number 1.
Wow.
Andy Barclay from Child's Play. Nice choice. Seth Gecko / George Clooney and From Dusk Till Dawn. Yes. Nice. George Clooney. Number 3 is Cooper from Dog Soldiers. Okay, cool. Number 3, Todd the Burning. Joshua Jackson from The Skulls. Okay. Get Out was great. I agree. I loved Get Out. It's a very good movie. Seth Gecko is a good one. Yes. I used to have that same shirt, Anna.
Nice.
That was mine too, Ben. George Clooney from The Dusk Till Dawn. Awesome. Kaylee, doesn't Michael look like a lion when he's in vampire mode?
That hair. That hair.
Cole the Babysitter. I adore these movies beyond words. Side love for Max. Best jock villain ever stops to give Cole life lessons before trying to kill him. Sean Simon Pegg, Shaun of the Dead is Ken's number 2. Get Out was good. I enjoyed it. Yes. Rest in peace, Dewey. Yes. Poor Dewey. Absolutely love Dewey. Me too. Cole is great. Cole is a great one. Vanessa. Dewey Riley is from Scream. Cole from Babysitter Films. I've never related badly to a final boy who goes from crushing over a girl he's got a crush on to fighting her off in her cult of goofy demons twice. He had to be number 3 for me. Good choice. Dewey got screwed in part 5. Poor Dewey.
Indeed.
The Sadness is one of the most vicious films from 2022. The Sadness.
Still have to see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Charlie from Fright Night and number 1, Bruce Campbell from The Evil Dead. Nice. Dewey from Scream. Okay, so we are at our number 2, and that will be you, Anna.
All right. Again, one we've talked about, but RJ McCready from The Thing, Kurt Russell. I mean, he just kills it in that role. I could watch a movie with Kurt Russell going around with a flamethrower, like just 3 hours of that, and I could watch it. And
Same.
he's so smart. Like, I love the ambiguity at the end. And I mean, you know, who knows if they make it or not? Probably not. But if he was resourceful enough to get through all of that, maybe he ended up surviving ultimately. So yeah, just everything we've already talked about. But
awesome. How about you, Danae?
I actually have something that no one's mentioned yet, and I'm going to be giving this silver medal to Will Graham of Red Dragon, or you can also say this Hannibal series as well. He survived Hannibal Lecter, Hannibal the Cannibal, and he survived the Tooth Fairy. Those are 2 very vicious serial killers. If you read the books, you would be like, oh my God, how did this guy survive a stabbing from this guy, a stabbing from this guy trying to eat him? Like that's crazy. Like, I can't imagine like being in those type of situations, especially situations that are actually realistic too. Like, I think that's just crazy. And he does such a really good job, Edward Norton. And then I can't remember the guy's name who plays him in Hannibal. I think it's Hugh Dancy, I think his name is. Yeah, he's both are attractive men, first of all. They also go on the list because of that. But they just embody strong characters, very reliable people. I mean, they're part of the FBI, so obviously, you know, they have to have some sense of responsibility throughout. And they they both, actor-wise, just slay the role. So number 2 is going to Will Graham.
Nice. How about you, Mika?
Oh, I love that Red Dragon. That doesn't get a lot of love either. But yeah. My number 2, it's been mentioned, but is Ash, and I went with Evil Dead 2. So I don't think I have to mention anything. You know, Ash is Ash, and Bruce Campbell, as we says, embodies that role. So you know, he's going to be pretty high on my list. So number 2.
All right. So funny enough, my number 2 is actually Ash as well. Yeah, I mean, Ash is who he is, and he's funny, and he actually is smart, and like I just love him. And we've really already talked so much about him, but he's my number 2. How about you, Celeste?
My number 2 is also Ash from Evil Dead for all the reasons we have stated tonight.
Okay. Kaylee, how about you? What's your number 2?
I actually have 2 people at number 2 because they're from the same film. Hooper and Jaws. Because that's one of my
let's go.
Okay.
Love both of them. So Hooper and Brody.
All right, awesome. Okay, so that is all of our number 2s. Let's see. Nathan says Dewey from Scream. Podcast in the number 2 is Red from Mandy, just metal as fuck. I think, did I already read all these? Sean Pegg. What are you doing in here?
I wasn't going to do this, but I'm just saying, absolutely none of you picked.
This is my
Roger
show.
Cobb
Can you get out of here?
from House. Okay. Okay. I'm disappointed. I'm not just mad. I am disappointed in every single one of you. But you're all doing amazing.
Did you guys see me doing the side eye? Like, get out of here.
Haven't even got to number 1. Damn, the gun. I mean, you know, but.
Russell says Alex from Final Destination. Matt Pepler became a member. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, that's my number 1. Love Red. Welcome, Matt Pepler. Yes, welcome. Ash Williams, portrayed by Bruce Campbell in the Evil Dead movies and Ash vs. Evil Dead TV show, loses the number 1 spot for being a douchebag. Many other characters. Hey, Matt. Everyone's welcoming Matt. Okay, let's see. Ash Williams portrayed Bruce Campbell. Wait, did it? Oh, Ash versus Evil Dead TV show loses the number one spot for being a douchebag to many characters. Let's see. Number 2 is Eric Draven from The Crow. Though he is technically dead from the power of his will, I love the fact that Eric came back to avenge his wife and himself to the very end. Brandon Lee is my everything. Good choice. Hello, Nathan. Let's see. Ken rejected. I know. I said, get out of here, boy. Ash or Sean or Jack Burton. Big Trouble Little China has horror elements. It counts. How do you pick between the 3? I can't. Okay. Disturbing behavior. Let's see. Bye, Ken. Get your own show. Yeah, Ken. Get your own show. A Ken Sledge cameo. Number 1, Ash Williams, Bruce Campbell, Evil Dead franchise. Okay. All right, so we'll do our number 1s. If you guys want to go back through your list like normal, do your honorable mentions through number 1. And I think is it you, Danae? Are you the one that goes? I think so.
I mean, we can start it from the very beginning if you want to start. Either way, it works for me.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and start with your honorable mentions.
All right. So for my honorable mentions was David from The Crazies and Matt Hooper from Jaws. At number 10, we had Andy Barclay in Child's Play. Number 9 was Tommy Jarvis, specifically from Part 6 and Never Hike Alone series. For number 8, we had McCready from The Thing. Number 7, Michael from The Lost Boys. Number 6, Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, or Freddy's Revenge. Number 5 was Dr. Gordon from Saw. Number 4 was Ash from Evil Dead. Number 3 was Dewey Riley in Scream. Number 2 was Will Graham from Red Dragon and the Hannibal series. And the first and number 1 spot for me is that you're going to need a bigger boat because it's Chief Brody from Jaws.
Nice.
It's funny because once Kaylee mentioned both of them, honestly, Kaylee, I had to go with my number 1, but I had to tell myself Brody went through it more than Matt. Matt was able to get away, and then he was just off. He just kind of showed up when that trouble was happening. He had to deal with it from the very beginning, and he had so much pressure on him being the chief of police in the movie from watching his own son possibly get eaten by the shark. He just felt like that tremendous, push that he needed to do something about it himself because otherwise he was going to be responsible if someone didn't do anything. And plus that damn mayor was a bastard. So, we had to deal with him. And he pushed through a lot, and especially dealing with Quint, who was a very, I would say, drastic person throughout the film. I love Quint. He's my favorite character actually of the whole film, but Brody does something different that we don't really get to see in a lot of movies. We see him take the initiative and then, at the very end, smile, you son of a and nailed it, and he just is great. And then of course he returns in Jaws 2, and I loved seeing him in that as well, but he's going to be number 1, no doubt about. And he's probably one of the best final guys of history, and he was probably one of the first ones we actually got to, which is even better.
Awesome. Great list. Do you want to do yours, Mika?
Okay, so for honorable mentions, I had Kale from Disturbia. I had Arkin from The Collector. Number 10 was Will from The Imitation. Number 9 was Pat from Green Room. Number 8 was Lewis from Joyride. Number 7 was Uncle Red from Silver Bullet. Number 6 was Roger from Night of the Demons. Number 5 was Brent from The Loved Ones. Number 4 was Fool and People Under the Stairs. Number 3 was Dewey from Scream. Number 2 was Ash from Evil Dead 2. And my number 1, you guys already mentioned it, but I put that in my top spot, and that was Chris from Get Out. So I love Jordan Peele. I love what he's doing for horror, especially in terms of stories being told with people of color at the forefront of it. I think that was a great movie, great concept. Like you said, Anna, a lot of things you're dealing with, not only the horror elements, but also those microaggressions, those racial undertones, and that ending. I remember when I saw, like I said, not only surviving all those people trying to, take you out, but then when I saw those police sirens at first, I was like, oh no, then okay, this is how he goes out. But I just love it. I think it's a great film, and I just think it's awesome all around. So Get Out, Chris is my number one.
Nice. Great list. Okay, so I have Andy from Chucky, Jim Norton from Sometimes They Come Back as my 2 honorable mentions. Number 10 is Burt Gummer. 9 is Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. 8 is Ryan Reynolds' George from Amityville Horror. 7 is Deputy Dewey. 6 was Ed Warren from The Conjuring. 5 is Chris from Get Out. Number 4 is Charlie Brewster from Fright Night. 3 is Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Number 2 was Ash Williams, Bruce Campbell from Evil Dead. And my number 1 spot is Anton Tobias, Devon Sawa from Idle Hands. Not only is he, like, I'm pretty sure I was in love with him when I watched Casper, but, like, he's so cute. And just in this movie, he's fun. Like, it's obviously more of a comedy horror. But I love that movie, and just everything that he does in the movie. And what else was I gonna say? I guess there's like a lot of violence and stuff in it that you do see, like the needle, going through the ear, stuff like that. So there are still some scary elements. So that is my number 1.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you want to do your list, Sweet and Spooky?
Yes. My honorable mentions were Jim from 28 Days Later and Marty from Cabin in the Woods. At number 10, I had McCready from The Thing. 9, Marcus from Deep Red. 8, Sean from Shaun of the Dead. 7, Tommy Jarvis from Friday the 13th. 6, Alex from Final Destination. 5, John from Halloween H2O. 4, Andy Barclay from Child's Play. 3, Chris from Get Out. 2, Ash Williams from Evil Dead. And at number 1, I have Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 because the movie is super gay and I love it because I'm also super gay. And he's just great. He's Scream King, And I highly recommend the documentary as well.
Yes. Nice list.
Thank you.
Yeah. How about you, Kaylee?
My honorable mentions were Alex from Final Destination, Marty from Cabin in the Woods, and David from The Crazies. My number 10 was Mike from Phantasm. My number 9 was Nick from Friday the 13th, Part 7. My number 8 was Cole from the Babysitter movies. My number 7 was Zeke from The Faculty. My number 6 was Tommy Jarvis from Friday 6. My number 5 was Michael Bain from Aliens. My number 4 was Chris from Get Out. My number 3 was Michael from The Lost Boys. Number 2 was Hooper and Brody from Jaws. And my number 1 is Richie Tozier from It and It Chapter 2. Both played Wolfhard and Bill Hader because those are my 2 favorite films of all time. So, of course,
Yes.
Nice. All right. How about you, Anna?
Okay, so I've got Brent from The Loved Ones as my honorable mention. And then Bill from Society was 10. David from The Crazies was 9. Arkin from The Collector 8. Jesse or Nightmare on Elm Street 2, 7. 6 was Jim from 28 Days Later. 5 was Ash from Evil Dead. 4 was Marty from The Cabin in the Woods. 3 was Chris from Get Out. 2 was McCready from The Thing. And then my number 1 is Randy from Scream.
Nice.
Of course, just the first one because unfortunately we lose him in 2. But I mean, just one of the most iconic horror characters ever, period. But as far as final guys in that first movie, I mean, he just embodies the horror fan. You know, he's got so many memorable lines, from him telling us the rules for horror movies, screaming at Jamie Lee Curtis to turn around, and the very last scene, you know, after we think he might have been dead, you know, he's all right, and then he says the killer is going to come back for one last scare. So yeah, I mean, I love Randy so much, and Jamie Kennedy is just synonymous with that role too. So had to be my number one.
It almost seemed like they were kicking themselves for killing him off, because they like somehow try to bring him back in all the other ones, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, damn it.
Sure. I know. All right, great list, ladies. All right, I'm gonna go to the chat here. Nathan says, number 1, Tommy Jarvis from Friday the 13th. How are these lists valid with no Roger Cobb? Our lists are valid, Ken. Ash Williams, Ruth Campbell, Evil Dead 1 through 3, and Ash vs. Evil Dead TV series. Okay. Yes, Ken, you've got my back. Number 1, Ash, and it's not close. Donald, I can't speak. Pleasance as the iconic Doctor of Loomis from the Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 films that gets burned for Laurie and keeps coming back after Michael. Yes. Who's Roger Cobb?
Oh no!
That's the whole
Don't
chat.
ask that question.
Oh my goodness. I lost my spot again. Okay. I think he's in the house. Ash number 1 all time. Yeah, probably from House. The tagline from one of the trailers for House Part 1 is "Enter at your own risk." It is. Still haven't seen House. Ken's gonna flip. And ding dong, you're dead. Number 1 is Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. In general, this character has suffered, died, and has... Oh, I lost my earpiece again. And has been through hell, literally and back. He wins number 1 for fighting Freddy Krueger and surviving it. Jason's the ultimate fanboy. Final boy. Yeah. Tommy Jarvis is definitely on my top of the lists. Nice. Love that he's still carrying the rule in NHA. Haven't seen it either, Nathan. He can't cancel all of us. Honorable mention, Godzilla number 1 pick always will be, as previously said, Jonesy the house cat, nature's ninja, survives the alien and the blowing up of the ship. True survivor. Tommy Jarvis. Nathan and Gavin. Uh-oh, you're being scolded, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I'll check it out after this. House is an institution. Great pick for number 1, Anna.
Thanks.
Yes. Randy dies. Oh no, spoiler.
Oh, sorry.
Paul Sheldon from Misery.
Oh, yeah.
Good one. Last 4th of July, I was staying at a hotel for HorrorCon, and I shared a ride up in the elevator with Jamie Kennedy, and he was a super nice and funny. Nice. That's awesome.
He might have been high, too.
It's quite possible.
He always is whenever I see him.
Raj Cobb is a war veteran from House. How did Dr. Loomis not make the list? He might look like Ryan. He might not look like Ryan Reynolds under the trench coat.
Oh,
He
boy.
might. You never know. Tonight has been fantastic. Well done. This made my night. Thank you so much.
Aw.
So this has been really fun. And thank you guys so much for joining me with this. my first solo, and I have been very nervous about it. And
You did great.
Thank you
You
so
did.
much.
Shout out to Ashley.
Help make this go smoothly. Like you guys, I'm glad it was with you for sure. So thank you.
Aw.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Before we go, if you guys have seen people becoming members and everything of Sledgehammer Horror, so that is something that we're doing now, which is super awesome. You get behind the scenes videos. There's a bunch of perks to doing this, and so definitely become a Sledgehammer for sure. So before we go, ladies, do you want to tell us anything you have coming up or anything you got going on?
I have lots of fun Giallo content coming. Stay tuned.
How about you, Kaylee?
We have some trailer reactions. I just have to edit them and drop them, and some a Firestarter review that we need to edit and drop. So
Nice. How about you, Anna?
So like I said at the beginning, I've got a new series that I'm working on. Hopefully the episode will be out maybe early next week, I'm hoping. But it's going to be called Redemption Rewatch. And I'm also probably going to try to do another live stream here soon. So if you look at my community tab, I usually post about that. So
okay, awesome.
Yes.
How about you, Danae?
I do have some cosplays that I am preparing at this moment. Won't say exactly what yet, but it's been finally piecing everything together and possibly finalizing 1 or 2 videos that will be coming up soon for YouTube. Just have to do some final touches. So
Wait, can we talk about your Kirby cosplay? Because it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. I was so nervous because
so
I'm
much
like,
like her. It was so good.
Yeah, no, that was
You're
awesome.
welcome.
Yes.
It was so weird though, because I have long hair. So I'm thinking, like, how the hell am I gonna hide this hair? So I had to put this weird ass bun, had to do the little bump. I felt like I was doing the Snooki bump, like back in the day, you know,
The little bump
tease
it.
thing.
Yes.
The flips. I was like, oh geez, I'm like, this thing's gonna fall out, and I had to hairspray the hell out of it. And that was so hard. And I'm like nervous when it comes to like doing videos, and I don't do that TikTok stuff. I only did recently just for the hell of it. So I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? I'm like trying to like remember the lines, and I'm just like, man, I hope like my lips line up with these words, because I'm just like, oh Jesus. But it was definitely fun to do in the moment though. It was kind of a spur in the moment thing when I saw she got announced for Scream 6. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try this tonight. It's not gonna be perfect, but I have something to piece together. That's just what you gotta do sometimes. Just go for it and see what happens. So thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you.
How about you, Mika?
Me and the Double just dropped a new episode of our podcast tonight, and we did each of our 5 choices for top underrated horror. So if anyone wants to check that out. And then I'm just going to plug all you ladies up here. I'm all about supporting the women, getting the women going. So go and follow these ladies. I know I followed all of you guys, and a lot of you I discovered through Kid and Ashley. So I'm all about supporting the ladies. So follow these lovely ladies.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. You as well.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody follow these ladies. They're amazing, beautiful, smart. Like, you guys are really inspirations to me. So thank you so much. I'm just gonna check this chat really quick. You ladies are awesome. Thank you, Ken. Love this. Time to sleep. Good night, everyone. Good night. Have a great night. Great show tonight. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, ladies. This is awesome. Ashley, you did amazing. I'm totally in for next time. Okay, sounds good. Good job, guys. Have a good one, everyone. You ladies killed it. Thank you. You did awesome, Ashley. Thanks, guys. You're making me blush. Men is in theaters now. Yes. Thank you, gang. Oh, Ashley, live stream queen. I don't know about that, but thank you. The black phone comes later. On my birthday, June 24th. This was fun. Yes, it was very fun. Everyone is awesome here tonight. Thank you so much. You ladies slayed it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Killed it, ladies. Bravo. Thank you, Nathan. Become a memorial. Yes, absolutely. Go do Top Gun Maverick. The best stream in horror on YouTube. You baddie baddies made my Friday night for sure. Love you all so much and have a beautiful, blessed weekend, ladies. Thank you so much, Shaim. I'm glad
Thank you,
Bye,
came.
Shane.
Yeah, I mean, we calling myself the baddest this weekend.
Watch the horror film with Jeff Goldblum, Mr. Frost. Okay. Great stream and picks from everyone. Like the stream on your way out. And Ashley, you did a phenomenal job hosting solo for your first time. Thank you.
Yes.
Nice job, ladies. Jake. This should be a regular thing for sure. Awesome choices, everyone, tonight. All you ladies are awesome here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I appreciate you all so much. And I had a lot of fun. And I know I'll get better at this. But yes, thank you guys so much. So I'm going to end now. You guys hang out for just a second. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.